out. But anyway, there were too many people at the park tables, and I didn't want to interfere with what they were doing, and I certainly didn't them interfering with what I was about to do. So I decided to stay in the vehicle. Nonetheless, my name is Victoria Violet. Pardon me. My name is Victoria Violet. This is my channel, Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel, and you are welcome here. Get my throat to clear a little bit. This is a beautiful day. Unfortunately, it's extremely hot, and we're already in fall. So I was hoping that it was going to be a crisp, day, that it wasn't going to be too warm, but I think that the summer is fighting to go away. It does not want to go away, and that's all right. I'm going to do a few readings, see where you fit in. Okay, the first one that we have for today, it says imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. I think that's true, actually. This one says the first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. I can't even speak today. I think that's true. Why are you going to stay angry? There's no need. The last one says being someone's first. Being someone's first love may be great, but to be their last, is beyond perfect. And that is so true. That is so, so true. I'd rather be somebody's last than somebody's first, unless everything happens to work out well, to where you're the first and the last. Then we have our little flip book for today, and the inspiration says, make yourself proud. Make yourself proud. All right, with that said and done, let's get on with the decks that we're going to use. We're going to be using the Earth Wisdom, my Crow Tarot, which I always call my Ravens. We're going to start with our Celtic Tarot, okay? So we're going to start with, while I'm shuffling, I would like to continue the introduction, and I would like to say thank you so much for being here, my beautiful subscribers. Oh, I adore you. Thank you so much day in and day out for joining me, and some of you even join me on the lives in the mornings. I've had Shell on here. I've had other people, and I think I had Sandra one day. Thank you so much for returning. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. I so appreciate you. For the new people coming in, considering becoming part of this channel, thank you again. Please do remember, I do curse. In case you don't like people that curse, that's okay, and we thank you so much for stopping by. For those that don't like tarot at all and think that tarot is wrong, you are special, my friends, extra special, and I say there's 35 million YouTubers. Please go and find another YouTube channel to impress upon with your likes and dislikes, okay? We're almost done. What do we need to hear today? What do we need to know? So with that said, that's why you're going to see little to no interaction from me with the comments section. And the reason is because when I'm live, trolls that are on YouTube that have nothing better to do are also wanting to be live on Not America's Got No Talent. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. So that's what I aim to do while I'm live. Okay, I think I'm finished shuffling that deck. I'm going to shuffle the next tarot deck. Really wanted to do the tarot on the table because it's so much easier when I can spread out and actually have room to work. But it's okay. This was kind of an improv, and it is what it is. People have a right to the part just as much as we do, right? So it's okay. It's all right. Oh, please do not, Spirit. Spirit has a funny way of finding the smallest crevices in this car And they're the most obscure, of course. So that means that whatever falls in a crevice that I cannot even get to, because I look like a contortionist when I do. So instead, I try really, really hard to keep it simple, stupid, as they taught us in college. Keep it simple, stupid. Remember that acronym? Yeah. I try to ensure that it's too minimal. I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully you can't. But if you can, I look tired. Well, honey, I am. I was going to sleep till 3 p.m., but that's okay. Maybe Spirit has other things in store for me. Let me shuffle the Earth Wisdom, and then we'll be on our way. Get them all out and open, and we'll start our reading, okay? I wish I could tell you to scroll forward. I'm not one of those that likes people shuffling, noise, whatever. But in a live reading, you can't shuffle. You can't move your scroll your little finger forward, okay? Bear with me, I'm almost done. Before we start, actually, I do remember that Spirit wanted me to talk on this. So what happens when you have known nothing but, and that water looks inviting, negative type of relationships? What happened when all you've ever known are toxic relationships, okay? And then that relationship ends, and someone positive that has a healthy outlook in life and is offering you a healthy relationship, what happens to the person, or what goes on inside of the person that can't seem to recognize that this is a good relationship because all they're accustomed to is a toxic relationship? Well, I'm going to keep this as short as possible, but Spirit did. Well, I guess what would happen is that new relationship would be rejected in a lot of forms because it doesn't natural to the person who has only known negative type of relationships. Now, let's take it a step further and we'll leave it there. What if the reason is that they only accept negative and toxic relationships into their life, and you coming in, you Libra Collective coming in as a positive in their life, trying to inject beauty and joy and peace into their life, but you are rejected? Could it possibly be because, well, their upbringing has something to do with it? What if they only saw their mother and father fighting their whole life, but their mother and father stayed together for the sake of the children? Could it be that that's what they have as a baseline of what a relationship should look like? Okay, sure, they fight like cat and dog. They don't get along. They hurl names at each other and possibly chairs, but hey, they stayed together for the sake of the children. So I know that longevity is more important in my family than having a wonderful partner who is a helpmate, who is there trying to be a nurturer and a giver and a receiver. So do you see how it may not turn out that that person chooses you in the end? And the simple reason could be because they don't recognize the relationship for what you're bringing. And you might see beautiful traits, beautiful attributes to the relationship that for you, because you were either raised in a healthy environment or you just have healed yourself, your inner child, and you feel like, yeah, this could work. This feels good. You get the warm fuzzies about you, and you start thinking that this is going to move forward. But what if it never does? What if it never does? Because the person that you fell in love with, that you want to have a good relationship with, is not capable of having a good relationship because they've never recognized themselves as being toxic themselves. They've never recognized that they were reared by people that were toxic. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there, but Spirit did want me to mention that. For some reason, did want me to mention that. So let's take a look. I'm running out of space in this vehicle. I did threaten today that I was going to restack all of my cards, but I may just go back and take another nap. I don't know. Let's start, guys, and let's see what's coming. Wow. I think this came out early this morning as well. The Ace of Pentacles. You know, sometimes in our life, finances and circumstances are like in a thaw, right? Or in a winter, and then they need to be thawed out. And that's what it reminds me of with the bear coming out of the cave. What do we think about when we see a cave and a bear? Normally they come out of their slumber, right? Wow. Normally they come out of their slumber. Maybe for a while, for a season in your life, maybe your finances were in a slumber. Maybe money wasn't flowing for you. Oh, my ever-loving God. Yeah. Maybe things have been really hard for a while. Okay? Maybe things have been really, really hard for a while. And unfortunately, it can happen, right? The aging, maybe, possibly, but once a bad person or an abuser, always an abuser, unless they end up, God forbid, having a stroke and no longer are able to abuse. But let's get back to the tarot. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands here is showing something really heavy. And if it has to do with your finances, well, that's kind of interesting because it looks like your finances are looking up. But with that said, it also looks, oh my gosh. Pardon me. Okay. It also looks like your life in general is trying to move forward. But there's a great heaviness in that desire to move. Like I said, there's a heaviness to wanting to move forward. Very, very much so. Very, very much so. The Nine of Swords. I don't understand why the heaviness, except perhaps as how it's related to money. Here we have a new beginning yet again. So you have the Three of Pentacles. That's significant of a new beginning, along with the Fool. So I don't understand, because you are being given. You are being given the opportunity to move over twice over, and we're only on card number 5. You'll also be given the Ace of Pentacles, so that means to me that you have more than an ability, okay, to move forward. But why you're finding it so difficult, and when I say you, I do mean Libra Collective. And also, please keep in mind, this is not a one-to-one reading. It is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you at this time, and that's okay. But you're finding extraordinarily hard to move forward. But the opportunity is there. Not once, but twice. So it's pretty interesting to me. I'm good to ask so much for being here. Please keep the comments polite. Like I said, as if someone has a really hard time here. Maybe what they want is to take along with them when they leave, but they don't. They don't have the coins to leave, or they don't have the coins to take with them, because I don't understand why the sadness. There's some great sadness coming across in these cards. Great sadness. It shouldn't be that way. So I'm going to say that at this time, so coins is not our theme card. Again, indecision. I feel like almost like a lot of depression in cards. The Three of Wands is coming across as someone that is looking at their possibilities, but still not moving. Wanting the Four of Wands, because that's a happy card. That is a victory. Wow. Wanting the Lady. The Lady is the Empress. Okay? So wanting that happiness, wanting to move forward, wanting to, oh wow. Wanting to move forward and wanting to be fruitful financially. Those are beautiful, full, very fruitful cards. It is going to take courage to step out of your comfort zone. It is. It is going to take courage to move forward. But you can do it. Here's the courage card, the strength card. You can do it. You have what it takes. It's not going to be easy for some of you that are having issues at this time. With the right mixture of courage, hope, and strength, you can move forward and you make what you want. See how I've seen the potions? Things that you've never coming are going to be moving along pretty fast. Pretty fast. You will be getting an offer, okay, coming towards you. Perhaps it's a financial offer. Perhaps it's a job. It is a financial offer. Here you go with the Seven of Coins. I have to cover her up because YouTube does not like naked photos or naked pictures within the tarot, but it's the World card. The world is opening up. Now, the money will move a little bit slow, but that's okay. Do not fear. Do not allow that to get, to create fear within you. Okay? Something dies. What is it that dies with the 10? Seven of Cups. Overthinking, overanalyzing. I feel that once you do set your feet on solid ground, Libra, I feel like you're going to protect that life, that you're going to protect that new possibility, that new opportunity, that you're going to protect it with everything you have, because you're not going to want it to be taken away from you or tarnished or anything ugly to happen to it. You have your Two of Cups. Why do you have your Two of Cups? Wow, it is, your Two of Cups is going to bring you the 10 of Pentacles. So something that you create with someone, and with that, it could be a company. It could be a company that you're creating something with. Why do I say that? Because when you hire on at a company, maybe you're someone who is in management. Maybe cooperation is something of importance for that company. So you end up being an important asset or piece of that company. And to the point to where then when they pay you, you become part of the 10 of coins for that company or with that company. And your finances grow along with the company. Look at that. Now you get the 9 of Cups. There is a walking away. But sometimes even walking away from something that is toxic, not good for you, still feels like the 5 of Cups. You will be celebrating and having a good time, having positive things, positive energy, positive messages come your way. And then you have the High Priest. The High Priest is everything outwardly, like religion, things that people can come together and gather under, like let's say one roof at a church. So it's everything outward, okay? Oh my goodness. Then comes the 6 of Cups, which is a totally unrelatable topic. So somebody here is having financial difficulty. I don't necessarily believe it's all of the Libra collective, because there's so many out there that come across readings, tarot rings, etc. But then there's other people that literally are going through all of this that I'm reading on. And what I'm reading on and finding is that there is someone who is having extreme amounts of difficulty. Maybe they lost their job and their interviews are for a future job or a future opportunity. whatever it is, it's not in the positive. And it's to the point to where when they do have this opportunity come across their lap, so to speak, they're going to take care of it. But then we move into the Six of Cups. Pardon me for drinking water, but the allergens are really bad today. Ooh, why are we feeling the Five of Swords? I have someone that I'm reading on right now that's not having the best of attitudes. Not having the best of attitudes when it comes to money. Not having the best of attitudes when it comes to love. I mean, they're looking at some relationship from the past as a Five of Swords. So is it that you want to fight for the relationship, or is it that you're fighting with someone in the relationship? You have the Star card. So the Star card is always about luck, good luck, great fortune. But you don't feel that way. You get the Two of Swords. People not seeing eye to eye. People feeling tested, or people are feeling tested in the relationship. Goodness, there's something positive going on here. But when it's like this, oh my gosh, the energy I'm feeling from the people that I'm picking up on, they're even making my neck hurt. They're so pessimistic. The energy is so pessimistic today. King of Wands. I'm literally going to have to take something when I get off of this reading, because I'm an empath and the energy I'm picking up is hurting me. It feels like someone who is very pessimistic, doesn't believe in love, doesn't believe in a good future. Maybe depression has set in. So we have the King of Wands and we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, really? Going separate ways. Lots of heartache, lots of pain. But then we have the Hermit and we have Justice. There's change happening here with the Death card, and the Five of Wands comes out. Are we fighting for this relationship, or are we not fighting for this relationship? We are at a crossroads. We are at a crossroads. Here we have the Lord, which is the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Prince of Swords. So there's spying going on. Here we have the Eight of Cups, along with the Moon, and the Four of Cups. I'm gonna stop this portion of the tarot, and I'm gonna gather all these cards up, because somebody's having a very ugly, pessimistic day, and I don't want to read further on their nasty energy. Let go, let God, pray. Even the most sunshiny people have bad days. That's normal. What I'm reading is severe depression. I feel someone who is incapable at this time of seeing anything that is of beauty in their life. And even it looks like they are going to receive an opportunity for finances to improve. And instead of being grateful, in hoarder mode. I almost see someone. Have you ever seen a dog or cat when you put their food in their food bowl and they've got their little paw over it because they don't want anybody to touch it? I feel that kind of energy. For me, that fears loss. Fears losing the financial part of it. Fears losing the financial part, so much so that they're in a very pessimistic mood, to the point to where they're angry, they're rude, they're obnoxious, and they're not looking at the glass half full. They're looking at anybody that's not doing things the way they want it today as an enemy. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. This is the new Tower coming through. And the Page of Cups. Again with the Straight card. Again towards the Two of Cups. So it's not that this person doesn't want a relationship. It's almost like they've lost faith. We have the Ten of Coins again in this one, this particular deck. Again with the Five of Swords. Like I said, somebody's very pessimistic. We have the Four of Wands with the Eight of Swords. I'll tell you what I see in just a second. Five of Coins with the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands with the High Priestess. Again with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Star card, which is great luck coming your way. But here we have the Moon. Somebody's overly emotional. We have the Nine of Wands with the Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. I was hoping that the direction of the reading would shift with this new tarot deck. It's not shifting, in fact. I know that energy's not coming from me because besides being sleepy, there's nothing wrong in my life. I mean, of course, we can all do with something that changes for the better. But in essence, my life is good. But whoever I'm picking up on, my God, I believe there's an ending that's happening. They may not want that ending. And that ending of working through their emotions inside of themselves. For example, some of those feelings are about you, Libra Collective. I believe they feel like you're making life hard for them. Like you're not making it easy for them to come back into your life. You're not making it easy for them to be with you. And maybe they want to be with you. But at the same time, the way they want to be with you is their way or the highway. It's never an option. It's never a compromise. And only one person gets their needs met, which is the cross watcher. And that's the person I'm picking up on, is the cross watcher. The cross watcher is very angry today, very confused, has a lot of muddled feelings. They're going through the Three of Swords with someone else. Somewhere else they're going through that heartache. Somewhere else. And that somewhere else is causing them financial ruin or financial difficulties. And being in the gratefulness, when their finances start to turn around and become more stable again, they become angry at the Libra Collective. And I believe that they're angry with the Libra Collective because the Libra is not making it easy for them to just move on from one relationship into the other. See? They want the Ten of Cups. They do want the Ten of Cups. And they want their cups to you with the Knight of Cups. To you, Queen of Swords, to the Libra. We had an Emperor that came in reverse. Let's see why. Look at that. A Nine of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is also coming out and joining us here with a message. Ten of Wands. It's a lot of heaviness. The Six of Swords bringing things forward and into a better place, and Judgment is here. Why is Judgment here? Because the Three of Cups again is starting anew. Somebody, you know what? Honestly, this is a toxic relationship. And for whatever reason, Libra, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you realize, some of you may realize it, very well know it, and some of you may not realize that you're with or were with someone who had a relationship with someone else, who was already in an established relationship with someone else. That someone else, if they don't know who you are, they know of you. And what was crossed right now in this part of the reading is they want to talk to you. They have something to say to you, as per them. Okay? That's why I stopped it, because I don't think you have anything to say to this person. We're going into the earth wisdom. Wow, not at all what I thought was going to occur in this reading. Self-acceptance. Accept yourself the way you are. That you can start healing and growing. Relief. Relief is trying to come in for you. But also the relief comes from within when you rebalance yourself. Awareness. Are you aware of everything that's going on in your life? And how are you accepting that? How are you accepting the awareness is trying to come to you? It's trying to help you. Heart healing. Are you allowing your heart to heal? We need to let our heart and our sentiments heal. Nurture. Are you a nurturer? Are you a nurturer in nature? Do you give back to nature? Do you give back to the earth, to everything around you? Everything is connected, interconnected, energy-wise. Divine light. Do you project the divine light from within and without? Or are you projecting hurt, pain, and suffering? Healing thyself. Joy is trying to come in. Will you allow the joy to come in? Shadow treasures. Shadow treasures. In the shadows, we can find treasure, but we can also find the pain that needs to be purged. Look at that. Healing from the grief. I really see someone suffering. Strength. Strength. Asking you to go inside, find your inner strength. Look the big picture. Boundaries. How well do you support your boundaries and that of others? Understanding. Are you promoting understanding in a relationship? Or are you just feeling like you're on the outside? Divine protection is there for the person that asks God. Clearing your aura. And I was about to say that with the other cards when I started feeling the heaviness. Have you cleansed your aura? Have you done your spiritual baths? Have you done your spiritual cleansings, your prayers, your meditation? I feel somebody that really needs to do a cleansing with a fire rock. For those that know what that is, go with the flow. Are you going with the flow? Are you fighting things? Responsibilities. Responsibilities in and of themselves can take a great toll on us at times, especially when the responsibilities are extreme. Prosperity. You have the card of prosperity. Sometimes we have to learn to live by grace and with the grace of God. You do have a divine connection here. You need rest, Libra. You need rest. Either you or the cross watcher is feeling this way. Be practical with your intuition. Are you really listening to the intuition? Are you connected, or are you so confused that the communication is muddled? God is communicating with you. Do you hear it? Be ready to hear the truth. Be ready to accept the truth. Again, with the divine love. Blessed sight. Some of it becoming more and more psychically inclined. If you really do try to connect with spirit, with source. Do you have freedom? Are you trying to obtain your freedom? Are you gaining clarity? Are you looking for clarity? Again, somebody feels really Transformation is trying to come. You will have the inspiration that will turn all of this around. But I do feel like, pardon me, like you have some muddled energy. That's some cleansing. It needs purging. I'm going to see if I can open this deck. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't want to end this in a negative. I would really like to have a positive ending to this reading. Whoever it is that I'm picking up on, all I can really say is, wow, it's bad. It's bad. What I wish for you is beauty and hope. Everything that I read in the beginning of the reading was for optimism. This one, look forward in life to things that you have yet to experience and not down. Let's see. I've not used this deck yet. These are called Cartas Españolas, Spanish deck, Spanish tarot deck. Okay. Let's see if I can get any kind of a different shift concerning what I already stated concerning the Libra collective, something that they can place their hopes into, because this reading is very murky and very, very sad, very depressing. Thank you. Nope, guys, it's not wanting to begin. Someone has a lot of depression. I'm going to end this reading. Someone has a lot of depression. Someone is going through something extremely painful, heavy, murky. This person has found no for today. I pray that this is only the reading for today and that it doesn't continue in this way, because I'm probably picking up on a small few, but the people that I'm picking up on are having a difficult time, and you need to understand that you are going through depression. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor. If this continues, my advice would be to go seek out a psychiatrist or a psychologist or your MD that can send you to a psychologist, because you are expressing outwardly depression. And I don't know if people realize this, but anger can come along with depression. And the person or people I'm picking up on are very much in anger and depression. And you can end up lashing out on people that you actually do care about. And you can feel the S word and want to unalive yourself, which is a big concern for me here. And that's why I'm just going to discontinue this reading, because, again, this is a tarot reading. So I'm not equipped to help those people that need psychiatric care. I do send you much love and light. I do hope the best for you in your life, but I'm not equipped on this channel. This channel is not equipped to take care of you like that. One last card, Spirit, please. One last card, please, and thank you. Is there anything at all, Spirit, that is of beauty that you can share with this person before we end this reading? Oh, no. Everything is up in the air. But I always this last card that the reason that everything is up in the air is because the same person I'm picking up on, whom is expressing a great sorrow, a great discontent for life, is the one that is not wanting to make that decision. Once you make that decision to finish out the cycle completely, because from what we've been seeing for the last 5 days, the cycle's been completed anyway. You're the only one that's fighting the change. The cycle has been completed. As per God, as per the great I am, there is no more work that can be done during this cycle. because there's a new cycle that has to be begun, and you're fighting beginning the new cycle because the person I'm picking up on, or people I'm picking up on, is not happy that God is saying that cycle's done. That cycle is done. Move forward into the new cycle in life. Move forward because there's something new coming into your life. And the person that I'm reading on is telling the universe, no, I want the old cycle back. I want my old life back. I want my old life to the way it used to be. And Spirit keeps saying, your old life there's not a possibility for you to move forward in that life. That cycle is complete. And all I keep hearing the person that's arguing with Spirit, with God, say, nope, I want my old life back. The only thing I can do is feel sorry for you, because everything has a beginning, everything has an end. And sometimes you're going to be in relationships that will last for 50 years, 60 years. And then you go back to Creator. And you only had one relationship in your lifetime. And it was a beautiful one. But at other times, you can be married up to 50 years and then all of a sudden divorce. That happened a lot in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, by the way. And the reason was because in those days, it was very prevalent for people not to divorce because even if you were being physically abused, the families would look down on you wanting a divorce. But in this instance, this is a cycle. I'm seeing a cycle that is done. It's complete. And the person that with a divorce, a separation, an ending of a marriage or a committed relationship, pardon me, is fighting it. And I'm not here to judge, but at the same time, cross watcher, because I believe it's a cross watcher, a Libra cross watcher, stay away from the Libra then. Why are you trying to get involved with the Libra when you're so broken, when you're so disenchanted with life? And then you're mad at the Libra because the Libra won't let you in their life for you to do with them what you please. So you have to, that's different. But you're wanting to get out of a relationship that you're not happy about having to leave. And then you want the Libra to be happy to accept you into a new relationship with them, knowing full well you're not happy that you're having to leave the other relationship. So you're trying to jump beds. You're trying to jump out of the bed that you're in right now with the old relationship that which cycle has ended, and jump into the bed with the Libra and have the Libra rescue you. And it doesn't work that way. You need to heal yourself. You need to work on yourself. And the Libra, as much as they love you, cannot help you once you leave that relationship entirely. And once you start healing towards the fact that you did not want this separation or divorce, you are filled with anger, you are filled with resentment, you're filled with pain, and that's okay. But it's not okay for you to be angry towards the Libra because the Libra won't let you in. Maybe the Libra sees that you need to grow, that you need to heal, and that you need to get over that relationship because right now you're not good for yourself. You're certainly not good for Libra. I wish this would have been a better reading, y'all, but that's what I'm picking up on, and I can only express to you what Spirit is telling me through the ring. Much love and light to you guys. Much love. Sorry, change in season, cross watcher, but you know, this too shall pass. Bye, guys.